Mother Hulda, retold in my words.
Once upon a time, in a quiet little village beside a deep and lonely forest, there lived a widow and her two daughters. One of the girls was gentle, beautiful, and hard-working. She never complained, whether she swept the floors, spun her thread, or tended the fire. The other daughter, however, was rude, lazy, and harsh of heart. Yet she was her mother's favorite, for she was her real child, while the hard-working girl was only her stepdaughter. So it happened that the poor, gentle girl was given every chore in the house, while her idle sister did nothing all day. She was often sent to sit by the roadside to spin thread until her fingers ached and bled. Hot sun or cold wind, still she had to work. One day, her spindle slipped from her tired hand and fell into the deep village well. Terrified of her stepmother's anger, she hurried home to confess. But the woman scolded her cruelly and said, "If you dropped it, then you must go down and fetch it." The poor girl returned to the well, trembling. Unsure what to do, she leaned over the edge, and in her despair she jumped in after the spindle. Darkness surrounded her. Then everything went still. When she opened her eyes, she was no longer in the well, but in a bright meadow filled with flowers and birdsong. As she walked, she saw an oven full of beautiful golden loaves. The loaves cried, "Take us out, or we shall burn. We are baked enough." Gently, she took them out one by one and saved them from burning. Farther along, she found a tree heavy with ripe apples. The tree begged, "Shake me, my apples are ready." So she shook the branches until the apples fell like golden rain. She gathered them neatly in a pile. Walking on, she reached a small house. At the window stood an old woman with long, frightening teeth. The girl nearly ran away, but the old woman spoke kindly. "Do not be afraid, child. I am Mother Hulda. If you help me keep my house tidy and shake my feather bed well so that the feathers fly, because that is what makes snow in the world above, you will be treated kindly." The girl agreed and worked faithfully. She rose early, kept the room spotless, tended the fire, and shook Mother Hulda's bed until feathers flew like winter snow. Mother Hulda loved her dearly, and the girl lived peacefully. But after some time, homesickness filled her heart. She said, "Dear Mother Hulda, I have been happy here, but I long for home." Mother Hulda smiled and replied, "Your wish is good. Because you have served me faithfully, I shall send you home myself." She led the girl to a great door. As the girl stepped through, a shower of pure gold rained down upon her until she shone from head to toe. "This is your reward," said Mother Hulda. She even returned the lost spindle. When the golden girl reached her home, the rooster perched on the well crowed, "Cock-a-doodle-doo! Our golden girl has come home too." Her stepmother welcomed her now, not out of love, but out of greed. She wanted the same riches for her own lazy daughter. So she ordered her to spin by the well. The girl pricked her finger, smeared blood on the spindle, threw it into the well, and jumped in after it. She awoke in the same meadow, followed the same path, but refused every act of kindness.
When the oven cried for help, she said, "I won't dirty my hands." When the apple tree begged her to shake it, she said, "An apple might fall on me." She arrived at Mother Hulda's house and pretended to work, only for one day. The next day she was lazy, and the day after lazier still. She would not sweep, or rise early, or shake the bed. Mother Hulda soon grew weary and said she might leave. Thinking she would receive gold, the girl joyfully stepped through the great door. But instead of golden treasure, a shower of thick black pitch poured over her, coating her from head to foot. "This is the reward of idleness," said Mother Hulda.